Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. In our previous lecture, we have learned about the different functionalities of data mining like classification, clustering, regression, prediction, outlier analysis. Yes. So let's start our today's lecture, which is an application of data mining. So the data mining process starts with giving a certain input of data to the data mining tools that use statistics and algorithms to show the reports and patterns, and the results can be visualized using these tools that can be understood and further applied to the conduct business modification and improvements. Data mining is widely used by organizations in building and marketing strategies, by hospitals for diagnostic tools, by e-commerce for cross-selling products through websites and many other ways. So some of the data mining examples we'll learn in this lecture. So the importance of data mining and the analysis is growing a day by day in our real life. So today the most organizations use the data mining for the analysis of big data. So let us see how this technology benefits to us. So the first functionality of data mining, which is a marketing. So in the marketing, data mining techniques help us to understand the purchase behavior of the buyers, like how frequently customer purchase an item, total values of all purchases, and when was the last purchase. With data mining, you can understand the needs of buyers and make a product and service according to the buyer's requirement. So marketing and sales are the domain in which companies have a large volumes of data. So suppose a cellular phone companies use a data mining technique to avoid a churning. Churning is a measure showing the numbers of customers leaving the services. It detects a patterns that shows how customer can benefit from the services to retain the customers. Also, the market basket analysis is one of the techniques of data mining. Is used to find the group of items that are bought together in stores. Analysis of the transactions shows the patterns such as which things are bought together, often like bread and butter, or which items have high sales volumes on certain days, such as beer on Fridays. So this information helps in planning the store's layout, offering a special discount to the items that are less in demand, creating offers such as buy two get one free or get 50% on second purchase, etc. So these are the some marketing strategies that we can build based on the analysis by using the data mining tool or the data mining techniques in the marketing. Second application is a data mining application in the healthcare. Yes. So with the data mining, you can predict the numbers of patients, which helps you to make sure that every patient receives a proper care at a right time and right place. So the data mining method is used to identify the chronic disease, track high risk regions prone to spreads of disease, design programs to reduce the spreads of disease. Healthcare professionals will analyze the disease regions of the patients with maximum admitted patient to the hospital. With this data, they will design the campaign for the region to make people aware of the disease and see how to avoid it. This will reduce the number of patients admitted to the hospital. So this is how we can apply the data mining in the healthcare. Also, some of the data mining techniques will use to predict the disease based on the symptoms. Yes. So data mining tool takes the data of symptoms and analyze the symptoms of the data on different patients, and based on that, data mining tool predict the disease based on the symptoms. So this is also the applications of data mining in the healthcare industry. The third one is data mining application in the education. So the main goal of educational data mining is to predict the students' future learning behavior so that necessary steps can be taken before a student falls or drop out. Data mining is also used to predict the results of the students. Yes, so suppose we have a data of students. Each and every student, like the students internal marks, students viva marks, students test marks, students MSc marks, and the marks of practical. Yes, so based on that marks, yes, we'll decide one criteria, and data mining tool will analyze that data, and based on that data mining tool analyze that data and find some patterns that from 100 people 60% will pass the exam, and rest will not. So that can also be done with the data mining tools. So with that decision we can take some necessary steps on those students will not eligible to pass this exam, and we can change this situation. So that can also be possible with the data mining in the education. Next is a data mining application in the retail industry. So retail data mining helps in analyzing a client behavior, customer buying patterns and trends, and lead to better customer service, good customer satisfaction, and minimize the cost of business. So the data mining helps the supermarket and retail sectors owners to know the choices of the customers. Looking at the purchase history of the customers, the data mining tool shows the buying preferences of the customers. With the help of these results, the supermarket designs the placements of the product on the shelves and bring out the offers on items such as coupons on the matching products and special discounts on some products. So these campaigns are based on the promotion and the marketing campaigns are customized for these segments. The customer who spends a lot but very less frequently will be treated differently from the customer who buys every 2 to 3 days but less amount. So the data mining can use for the product recommendation and cross-referencing of the items. So this is how data mining will be used in the retail industry. The next is the data mining in the banking sector. So the bank are the first users of data mining technology as it helps them with credit assessments. Data mining analyze what services offered by a bank are used by customers, what types of customers use the ATM cards, and what do they genuinely buy using their cards. Bank use a data mining to analyze the transaction which the customer do before they decide to change the bank to reduce the customers' attritions. Also, some outliers in the transaction are analyzed for the fraud detections. And data mining methods like attribute selection and attribute ranking will analyze the customer's payment history and select important factors such as a payment to income ratio, credit history, the terms of the loan, etc. So this result will help the bank decide its loan granting policy and also grant the loan to the customer as per factor analysis. So in the banking, the data mining is most useful techniques for each and every sector. Also, it can also find the fraud customers based on their behavior, like if 100 customers take a loan, so based on their transaction history, based on their credit history, a bank can data mining tool analyze the customer's behavior, and based on that it finds that from 100 90% are genuine but 10% are not genuine. So it is very helpful to find the non-genuine person with the help of data mining tool. It is not limited to this 5 application. It can be also used in the mobile service providers. Like mobile service providers use a data mining to design their marketing campaigns and to retain their customers from moving to the other vendors. So from a large amounts of data such as billing information, email, text messages, web data transactions, and customer service, The data mining tool can predict the chance that tells the customer who are looking to change the vendors. Yes. So with these results, a probability score is given, and the mobile service providers then able to provide incentives and offers to the customer who are higher risk of the journey. So this kinds of mining is often used by the major service providers such as broadband, phone, or the gas providers. Data mining is also used in the e-commerce websites. So like many e-commerce sites use a data mining to offer a cross-selling, upselling of their products. The shopping sites such as Amazon, Flipkart shows the features like people also viewed or the frequently bought together to the customer who are interactive with the site. So these recommendations are provided by using the data mining over the purchasing history over the customers of the website. Also, it is used in the science and the engineering. Like with the advance of data mining, scientific applications are now moving from statistical techniques to using a collect and store data techniques and then perform a mining on the new data. So output new results and experiment with the process. So a large amounts of data is collected from scientific domains such as astronomy, geology, satellite sensors, global positioning systems, etc. And the data mining in the computer science helps to monitor the system status, improve its performance, find out the software bugs, discover plagiarisms, and find out the faults. So the data mining also helps in analyzing the user feedback regarding product articles to deduce the opinions and sentiments of the user. The next domain on we can apply the data mining, which is a crime preventions. So data mining detects the outlier across a vast amounts of data. The criminal data includes all details of the crime that has happened. Data mining will study the patterns and trends and predict the future events with a better accuracy. So it predicts the future crime based on the current parameters. So agency can find out which area is more prone to crime, how much police personnel should be deployed, which age group should be targeted, etc. Also, it is used in the research domain. Like in researchers use a data mining tool to explore the association between the parameters under research, such as environmental conditions like air pollution and the spreads of diseases like asthma among the people in the targeted regions. Same as data mining is also used in the farming. So the farmers use a data mining to find out the yields of vegetables with the amounts of water required by the plant. Next is the dynamic pricing. Data mining helps the service providers such as car service to dynamically charge the customers based on the demand and supply. It is one of the key factors for the success of the companies. Yes. So if you have used a cab app like Ola or the Uber, so if there is a heavy rain outside, so at that time, and if I want to book the cab, so at that time the price will increase than the normal price. So that is called the dynamic pricing. Based on the situation, the price will updated. So that is also can be done by using the data mining. That same is also happens in our food ordering app like Zomato. So if the weather condition is not good outside, so at that time the price will increase automatically. So that is also, so that can also be done with the data mining. The data mining is also applied on the insurance domain. Like data mining methods helps in forecasting the customers who buys the policies, analyze the medical claims that are used together, and find out fraudulent behaviors and risky customers. So the data mining is not limited to the specific domain. So we can apply the data mining in every domain. So some big companies also use the data mining, like some online companies using a data mining techniques like Amazon, McDonald's, Netflix. So all use the data mining. Like suppose Amazon use the text mining to find the lowest price of the product. McDonald's use a big data mining to enhance its customers' experience. It studies the ordering patterns of the customer, waiting times, and size of the order. While Netflix finds out how how to make a movie or a series popular among the customers using the data mining insights. So we can apply the data mining in each and every domain. So the data mining is used in a diverse applications such as banking, marketing, healthcare, telecommunication industries, and many other areas. Data mining techniques helps companies to gain a knowledgeable information, increase their profitability by marketing adjustments in process and operation. It is a fast process which helps business in decision making through analysis of hidden patterns and trends. So that's it about the applications of data mining. So with this topic we can clear that if we want to apply the data mining in the domain which I have not included in this session, so yes, we can apply the data mining in any domain to find out the hidden patterns from the data, and we can use that patterns to we can use that patterns or we can use that knowledge for our benefits. So that is about the applications of data mining.